Let's unbox the MSI SUPRIM RTX 5080 graphics card. This is the SoC edition, and it's not a brand new GPU, but everything should be intact inside of the box. So let's take a look at it, shall we? First, you look around the box. 16 gigabytes of memory, and oh my god, yeah, the box has been busted up a little bit. Here's some of the features that the MSI SUPRIM offers. Advanced vapor chamber, that's the one I'm looking forward to testing the most when we do a full review of this graphics card. That should be fun. Let's open it up. Beautiful presentation. The way this box opens, check it out. Yeah. This really presents the product inside in a beautiful manner. In terms of accessories, we get a GPU support stand. Although, for such a high-end product, yeah, it could have been better. It's made out of plastic, not metal. But the overall quality is pretty good. We're getting a good rubber pad on top over here, so that you can be sure that nothing is scratching against your GPU, as well as another rubber pad down here with a magnet. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's a strong magnet. Furthermore, we also get an adapter, 3 8-pins to 1 16-pin. And I think that is it in terms of accessories. Yeah, there's nothing else. Just the quick start guide. And some regulatory notices. Let's unravel it. This is a beautiful GPU. Very nice design. This is metal, and this is plastic. SUPRIM logo at the top. That will light up. We'll take a look at the lights when I install the graphics card into the PC. Huge fans. Nice geometry, design, features. Yes, this is looking quite nice, and it is heavy. It is heavy, feels solid build. Oh, and it features dual BIOS, silent and gaming. Of course, the backplate is metal. Very nice indeed. And this bracket over here is also metal. Okay. Ah, it goes all the way here. So this is a support bracket to ensure that, you know, the GPU is stable and won't bend. Because, yeah, there's a lot of weight. This is a huge heatsink, and MSI didn't skimp on the support for the PCB. This whole thing is a massive support frame that goes all the way around here, and this right here is the continuation of this support frame that is attached to the bracket over here. Yeah, very nice indeed. I'm well impressed with it, but we'll take a look at the GPU sag, or if there is no sag, once again, once I install the GPU. I don't know. Will we have to use that GPU support stand? Let's hope not, but With the kind of weight that I'm holding in my hands right now, I think I'll have to use that GPU support just to ensure that this massive beast is not going to break my PCIe slot on the motherboard. Better be safe than sorry. Power is delivered via a single 16-pin power connector at the top over here, and it's roughly located in the middle of the GPU because the PCB is not long. It extends to about here, and then we get a nice cutout on the backplate to increase the airflow, and as a result improve cooling capabilities of the heatsink. There's a crazy number of heat pipes in there, and a vapor chamber. This is a nice design. Everything is actively cooled. The power delivery system is actively cooled. The memory is actively cooled. Nice. Let's take a look at the PCIe slot. There it is. In terms of display connectivity, we get one HDMI 2.1 and 3 DisplayPort 2.1 connections. Good choice. In terms of size, this GPU is huge. Let's take a look at the thickness of this big boy first. Oh my god. Yes. I estimate that this is roughly 4 slots in thickness. Yes. It looks like 4 slots. Let's measure the length. 362 millimeters. That is a long, long card. And the height. Let's rotate that. Ooh, hold on. Let me remove that. That is 152 millimeters tall. This thing is huge, but beautiful. Just take a look at it. Very nice. Here's what it looks like inside of the PC build. I think it fits in well. Take a look at those LED lights. I love this one right here. If you have a fish tank PC case like this one here, that'll be a nice touch to display your GPU. And there is another LED light over here, SUPRIM. That looks nice. As you may have noticed, I'm not using any GPU support brackets. I'm not even using the one that is included with my PC case, because surprisingly, despite the fact that this GPU is so big and so heavy, I feel absolutely comfortable leaving it just like that, because there is absolutely no flex. Straight line. And the support is just not needed. I don't feel like the support will do anything. And probably that's mainly because of this robust frame that supports the entire thing, the entire heatsink as well as the PCB. Nice design by MSI. I really like this GPU so far. High quality, good looking. If you want to see the full review of this graphics card, as well as performance tests at various resolutions, including the ultra-wide 3440 by 1440p, 4K, 1440p regular size, yeah, then follow the link to my other channel in the description below. That's where I test all the GPUs, all the PC hardware, Check it out and subscribe so that you don't miss those videos. And if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to reward my work with a like and subscribe for more if you haven't already. It was I, Vadim. Until next time. Oh, and if you are interested in any of the products featured in this video, then you can find them on Amazon and the links in the description below.